Okay, so apparently I'm not the only one who has had this problem. Somebody 8 months ago apparently as well. There is a mod here that creates animate. I noticed you are capable of setting it in the editor with so, and raising it as well. Exactly, so this should somehow, if it's a different value than it is FlagAnimationPhase cursor object is 1. Zero. Near objects. In 20 meters, get pose player. It's just us both. Yeah. Right, so this, for some reason, actually does work. Alright, I'm going to delete that again. I'm going to place another portable flagpole, set the position all the way to top, take some flag. Right, try it in multiplayer. Zero. Yep. Okay. Right. That's interesting. Suppose if I were to subscribe to this mod and install all those functions for the actions, it would probably also only work on. I suppose this has something to do with an editor placed issue. Yeah. Right. Save as. Sure, why not? Let's just use that immediately. Could it be because of that? That is a possibility. Yeah, it's probably because of that. Wait, what? This animate flag properties string, that's the animateSource flag source value true. Oh, okay. Right. Yeah, I'll try and figure this out, and then, yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so, right. I suppose this is some custom function that needs BI to, define things. animateSource, yeah. We cut out all of that. We leave it with that. We save that, and then I hope that works. Right. Okay. And then I start this. Let's keep the city not loading. There we go. Right, first let's just see that normal flags apparently are working, but they were also always trying to do this zero compensate. Yeah. Gotta move that straight down there then, and that should be fine. I'll also enable moving when it moves on the edge. For some reason it feels so laggy, I don't know why. Probably doing something wrong here. Right, I mean, I'm just only drawing two extra icons. Yes, it works. Easy. Right. So yeah, just use don't use the what is it? Yeah, use animateSource instead of setFlagAnimationPhase for the portable flagpole, or apparently even for both. Right, I probably need to let's just find out if this works. Cursor object animateSource. Let's just liberate the airport real quick. Thank you. And then go to the flagpole. Right, and paste that in there. And the phase. Oh right, that should we want this to be. Is that? No, that does not work. I have to figure out two different. I have to figure out which flagpole it is. This kind of sucks. Right, let's see. 3. This is a portable one. This has none. 4. And this one also has none, I think. Yeah. 10. No, this wasn't the portable one either. Wait, was it maybe even just up here? This was not the portable one either.
Format.
And one here. No, I don't think so. No, I did, but it wasn't portable one either. Alright, let's take something. What is bound to be? What is bound to be? Let's take 168. Well, it exists. Okay, right. There we go. Cursor object, flag source set to 0. Yeah, okay, that one works for this one. Wait, do I even have to? I probably don't. Like this will not even require me to use an event handler. I suppose. it's all being sent to the internal system. So yeah, all right, cool. Right, so either figure out how to get standard flagpole to work with this, figure out which flagpole is being used, or yeah. Great, continuing with the flag shenanigans. Right, here's the config viewer of the flagpole. This, unlike the other flags, has its parent directly FlagCarrierCore. The other flagpoles that are included in vanilla Arma 3 have FlagCarrier as an additional parent in between FlagCarrierCore and themselves. The portal flagpole, unlike the other one, has AnimationSources. All the other flagpoles do not. So that would be one way to, you know, identify it, I suppose. Though there's no way of I mean, I don't know if which of the flag animation it could be if I look into come on. There we go. Animation source, flag source, right. Attributes. It has attributes where you set the flag source. Well, that's one place, and I suppose that is, okay, so yeah, but how should I know that, you know, this sets the flag position property? Unfortunately, this is not included in the other ones as well, so yeah, it's kind of a bit of a drag to find out how to right, so here's the standard flag. Has the flag carrier as an additional parent. It has no animation sources, it has no attributes. Yeah, so I'm a bit, well, not entirely at loss. I could just, you know, query if there are animation sources. The other thing that I'm a bit confused about is that on the one hand, using setFlag, what was it, phase, animation phase, worked in for that flag, but only in that custom mission where this as an add-on was defined. So I will try to just add this additionally. In here. Is this gonna conflict with the other naming scheme? Oh boy, this could conflict with the other naming. Wait, then again, no, they're both items. Okay, so no, it won't conflict. I hope. That's that, and I suppose I'll have to change that to 2. Okay, I'm saving this now. Now I revert back the this back to that. And right. Let's open this now. Played a multiplayer. Disable that. Enable that. Back there. Go. Yada 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 yada. Yeah. Right, it's very, very likely going to be a roadblock somewhere over there. Yeah, for some reason. Adding that add-on did not bring about the desired change. I have to wait a while. No, I tried to set it manually. I should try and set this manually again. Spawning in, killing everybody. And it's not, of course it is this building. Come on. That's the small, no, that's the big building as well. I need to write some proper debug functions, but I usually don't need them because once I figure it out, I get on with things. But I suppose it's one of those, you know, spend a day to do it and maybe save yourself a week later. Oh. Yeah, well, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Okay, yeah, here is the flag. Cursor up. Cursor object is the flagpole, setFlagAnimationPhase 1. Nope, nothing. It's gone. Right, so why does it not work here, but is it because it's an editor placed object? Right, and here it's not an issue. Easy. Is it create vehicle? And give me type position pose, type create vehicle pose. Type is, I suppose, so type off. Cursor object, create vehicle, get pose, player, vector, add. Flag texture, right, so it has to do with it being not an editor placed object, right? So if it's an editor placed object, it's no issue. But if it isn't an editor placed object, just Arma things. Right, okay, so recapping, the portable flagpole, it does not use setFlagAnimationPhase if it's being placed dynamically from script inside the mission. If it's placed in the editor, it works with the setFlagAnimationPhase. I presume it has something to do with these custom attributes here. even if I did not set them, I have no idea. Maybe it knows that from this. I suppose you could then use the config if it has an attributes. If you're gonna use in the config, you might as well for now just check if it has an animation source. If it has an animation source, one animation source on a flagpole, very likely that's probably the flag animation thing, and just use that. And otherwise, then default back to setFlagAnimationPhase. Yeah, I don't think there's any other way to do this. I paste it in. I dynamically created the flagpole in the editor virtual reality where setFlagAnimationPhase worked with the portable, but only if it was placed in editor previously. If you dynamically create it by script, it won't create it. So, yeah, that's I guess the way you're going to have to figure out how to do it. Haha.